dreams, and first and foremost, I know I ain't been on here in a while, y'all. That's because I just feel like God is shifting me into a new season and this, that, and the third. So I've been more so focused on that. But he did end up giving me 2 dreams, and I said, okay, I got to get on here and, you know what I'm saying, do what it is he told me to do at the end of the day. So the night before last night, I had a dream where it was like I heard like talking, and basically it was like, yeah, you know, that's her friend or something like that. And they said that the friend had passed from ovarian cancer. And that was weird to me, because I'm like, I don't know. I don't even know anybody with ovarian cancer, and I've never even heard anybody mention ovarian cancer to me. You get what I'm saying? So in the dream, I already knew, like, okay, that had threw me off. So they end up mentioning ovarian cancer, and then after I heard that, I saw like a search engine bar. Like I'd be on a computer, I saw that, and I saw the word Sandra Vino get typed into the search engine. So after I saw that, I woke up. So when I wake up, I'm like, okay, ovarian cancer, Sandra Vino. This is literally what I thought as soon as I woke up. So then I searched the word, and it said that Sandra Vino meant defender of men. And so basically what was expressed to me from my understanding was that God was basically saying that you are under protection. I don't know if you have ovarian, I can't even say it. I don't know if you have ovarian cancer or if somebody else that you know have it, but that's what he showed me. And then this morning I had another dream that was very random, and this dream is pertaining to somebody who is going on a trip. If you are about to go on a trip with your friends, God is warning you not to go. I don't know if you know somebody that's about to take a trip with their friends. I don't know. But what I do know is in that dream, I seen 2 girls. They were on a boat. I heard a male's voice too, but I never saw the man. But I heard his voice, and it was like he was standing up top on the boat or something, as if the boat had 2 different levels or something. But I heard him, and I felt like I heard him standing up top somewhere. But the 2 girls, they were standing at the front of the boat, where, you know, people like to take their pictures at and stand up and do all of that. They like to do all of that. It was like that area of the boat, right? And how can I name them so y'all can decipher between the 2 girls? It was one skinny girl, and then it was one kind of, you want to say, thick girl. She wasn't big, but she just had a little bit of weight on her. And told the thicker girl, she said, yeah, I want to fight her, because when she got up to run away, she had a bowel movement, and it got on me. She didn't say bowel movement, I'm just cleaning it up. But in the dream, she said when she got away, she pooped on herself, and when she did that, it got on me. So now, me hearing their conversation, I don't see me nowhere in this dream. It's like I'm looking down on the dream. So when I heard her say that, I instantly thought to myself, like, oh, well, you must not really be this girlfriend, because how you want to fight her? Because she gets up to run away out of fear, and because she's afraid, she has a bowel movement, and it mistakenly must have gotten on you. Like, we can all put 2 and 2 together for that. So therefore, in the dream, I instantly knew, oh, this girl just wanted to have a problem with the heavier girl. And again, she's not fat. She's actually got a cute shape. She's just bigger than that skinnier girl. So now, after I hear her say that to the girl, the heavier girl, she steps up, and she had like a beer in her hand. She had like a beer in her hand, or like a Corona, it looked like. You know those beers, the Corona? Hey, girl, hey, Ashley. But yeah, so it looked like she had a Corona or something in her hand. So the heavier girl, she ends up taking her beer and splashing the skinnier girl with it, the one that wanted to fight. She walks up, she just took up a step, splashed it on her, and after she splashed it, she dropped her beer bottle. So she ended up having glass on the boat. And I remember in the dream, she ended up like cutting up her feet or something, or she ended up falling into like the motor of the boat. It was something like that, but I know she ended up getting injured really badly. I didn't really see the injured. I just knew that she got injured. And then the dream ends up fast forwarding, and that's when I see her. They both still in the same place, but the heavier girl who didn't do anything wrong, she ends up being unconscious, and she's laying on the front of the boat inside of a floaty. So it's like her bottom, her booty is like sitting inside the opening of the floaty, because y'all know they shaped like a donut, right? And her legs is hanging out the floaty, and her arms is hanging out. And because she's unconscious, her head keeps falling into the water. It keeps going under the water because it's like they laid her in that floaty, but she was unconscious. So either way it goes, I also hear the girl and the guy. I still hear them two on the boat. And they end up like laughing and talking, and I remember thinking to myself, I said, wow, they must not care anything about her, because she's literally unconscious, and they must have did this to her, but they went back to partying. You get what I'm saying? They went back to enjoying whatever it was they were about to do on this boat. So, because it looked like they was on vacation, because also both girls, before that girl got put unconscious, they were standing there in their swimming suits, and she had a drink in her hand. So now, either way it goes, the girl who didn't do anything wrong, who had the drink in her hand, she's unconscious in the floaty. She's laying there. But I remember seeing a figure in the water. Like, this boat is actually going like this over the waves. Like, I'm even in a dream like this. Like, literally, I'm not really there, but you get what I'm saying? I could feel that boat was like floating. You get what I'm saying? So either way it goes, I see a figure behind the girl that's laying in the floaty on the side of the boat, because the floaty was attached to the boat. So either way it goes, I see the figure, and every time her head goes under the water because she's unconscious, the figure would literally just lift her head back up. And I remember thinking to myself again, I'm looking at this shadow figure behind her, and I said, wow, now you must really love her, because as many times as her head has went under this water, and you keep picking her head back up, knowing that she's unconscious, so therefore it's going to drop again under the water, but you are willingly just going this girl's head from going in the water. So I woke up. And I said, okay, first and foremost, God, I hope you ain't trying to unalive me. Like, what is going on here? But that's when I woke. I saw that after I fed it, I can understand. She too can't ride show, and it was defender of the Lord. So, protection of God against your health issue that you're battling with right now. And for whoever it was, that girl that was on the boat, do not go on that trip. That's basically what God said. Don't go on that trip. Them not your friends. None of them are your friends. The guy ain't your friend. Whoever that man was, I never got to see him. But the skinny girl that was with you, she was really skinny, that is not your friend. So, and none of the people on the boat is your friend, because you was literally unconscious, and they were literally dancing, talking, and laughing.